of educational resources. You know, I believe that learning should be something that is relaxed and easy for you. I think you should look forward to learning, and it should make you feel really, really good about what's happening in your brain and to your life as a result of it. My teaching style is one in which I like to know that you're going to laugh and learn at the same time. I like to know that you're sitting back, relaxing, and that you're not intimidated by the information. I start by assuming you know nothing. Nothing. And the truth of the matter is that when it comes to menopause, the fact is most women know nothing. They don't know they know nothing. You don't know what you don't know, but they don't know anything. They've been walking around with their reproductive tracts for about 50 years, and they don't know the first thing about them. Okay, so I assume you know nothing. I start with the very beginning, and I demonstrate everything by using familiar props to teach you unfamiliar subject matter. So I use all kinds of fun props and models. You're laughing at the props and models. You're understanding everything I say, and you really, really get it, and you never forget it. I do this on YouTube. I have a YouTube channel called MenopauseTaylor.me, and my YouTube videos are so entertaining as well as educational. And you'll learn everything. The big key to all the learning is you have to watch the videos in order or listen to the podcasts in order. Whatever you do, do it in order. This attention deficit soundbite world we live in has people believing that they can actually learn something by just bouncing around and learning a soundbite here and a soundbite there and listening to this person and that person. That's crazy. You don't learn anything. All you get is a bunch of different tidbits. Then you try to connect them all and you make it a mess, a complete mess. So if you want to get an education, go about it in the right way. Whatever you do, do it in a consecutive manner. I have a book called Menopause, Your Management, Your Way Now, and for the rest of your life. You can buy it on my website, MenopauseTaylor.me. Read it in order. Read it from the beginning to the end. You will understand everything. Same with the videos. Start at video 1. Watch them all in order. You will understand everything. Listen to these podcasts. Same thing. Start with the first one and go all the way through them in order. You will understand everything because I build. Everything I do builds on the last thing that I did. It's like building blocks. It's like learning the alphabet before you learn to read. This is key to any education, and why people think they can learn anything any other way is beyond me. So my goal is to make absolutely sure you understand. I go to the ends of the earth to do everything I can do to make sure you understand. So don't go sabotage yourself by making it impossible to understand simply because you didn't do it in order. You know, if we didn't have all the technology we have, if you didn't have the opportunity to have things popping up on your screen to distract you and get your attention, you wouldn't have the option of watching things and doing things and learning things out of order. You would just do it in an orderly way because that would be the only way it was available to you. So this world in which you can just do anything any which way isn't really of benefit to you. It's not helping you. Please, please do everything you can to avoid falling into the trap of impulsively doing what just, interests you at the moment instead of building your education one building block at a time. I really care so much about that, and I say on my videos all the time, watch the videos in order. I'm going to be 100 years old saying, watch the videos in order. There are 3,000 of them. Start at 1. But it really does make a difference. And when you do get this education in order, it is magical, and you will become addicted. Woman after woman after woman tells me that she basically starts binge watching. She says, I can't tear myself away because for the first time in her life, she understands. That's a wonderful thing. I mean, it's a fantastic thing to understand something. It's one of those things that just is addictive. And so once you start watching videos in order or listening to these podcasts in order or reading the book in order, you are going to want more because it really just starts making so much sense. The truth and always makes sense. And my teaching style is just to teach you the truth, teach you all the facts. I give you the whole story and the whole truth, just like I did in this podcast. And when you get that, you kind of go, wait, this is so obvious. This all makes so much sense. That makes you enjoy the learning process. So whatever you do for this education, please do it in an orderly fashion. This What's so important about heart attacks is to understand that heart attacks are the biggest killer of menopausal women by far. They kill 1 out of 2 women. However, women don't seem to know that. No one is teaching you that. Women don't know the signs and symptoms of a heart attack, so they don't know they're having a heart attack. Women get mixed messages about whether HRT prevents or causes a heart attack. All of this contributes to women making decisions that harm them in the long run. I don't care what you do to manage your menopause. What I care about is that you know what you're doing. I care that you have facts and that you make your decision based on fact rather than fear. I care that you don't look back 10 or 20 years from now and say, well, why didn't anybody tell me that heart attacks had something to do with my menopause and that I could prevent them by taking HRT early in my menopause. Knowing this kind of stuff, oh my gosh, it can save your life. And you do realize that menopause lasts for the rest of your life. You are going to be a menopausal woman for the rest of your life. You're not going backwards. It's not like a transition and then you're finished with it and everything's honky-dory. After the transition, that's when your risks for diseases start climbing. And heart attack is the most common and worrisome disease. If you know how to prevent it, it's wonderful. You can prevent it from the start and know what you're doing and know why you're doing it and not be swayed by all the sound bites you hear and all the misinformation you hear that these days comes from everywhere. Girlfriends, Dr. Google, advertisers and marketers, people in different realms of industry. Don't listen to the wrong people. I mean, if you're going to get an education, get it from an expert in the area. Don't get it from some celebrity or from somebody who doesn't know that area of expertise. Be logical about it. Don't go use someone who has no business knowing anything about the topic to teach you about the topic. Just don't sabotage yourself. There are so many ways you can. And when you hear something that alarms you and worries you, don't react to it. Find out more about it. If you hear something that bothers you about menopause, please set up a consultation with me. I will make sure I have checked it out every which way. I will do all your research for you. I will make sure you know all the facts, all the truth. And when I meet with you, I will tailor it all to you and your particular situation. I will make sure you know how it applies to you. Remember, no research study has studied you. And that makes all the difference in the world. So one of the things that's critical about hearing about any research study is to apply the information to you. And sometimes after you do that, it doesn't amount to a hill of beans. Other times, it's a game changer. But it all depends on how they did the study and who they studied and how much similarity there is to you. So I will help you with all these things. And all you have to do is go to my website, menopausetailor.me, and schedule a consultation. I do them all by video conferencing, so no matter where you live, I can have a consultation with you and make the rest of your life the best of your life. So this is what I'm all about. I'm all about the education. Menopause is my whole life. I love the topic, and I do everything I can to get as much education for as many women worldwide as I possibly can. Okay, so I will sign off for now. This is Menopause Tailor telling you goodbye, and I will see you or talk to you in the next podcast. Bye.